Ask yourself, is your life making a difference? And when it comes down to asking yourself if your life is making a difference, what are you doing in life to help improve someone else's way of being and living? Or what are you doing in life to be a service to somebody to where you can help service your community? Things of that nature. Service your community could be doing things for the community. Mine will be my business, servicing my community through my business. And is my life making a difference? Yes, my life is making a difference because I am shining the light that God has given to me. He is a light to my path and a lamp to my feet. So by him being the light to my path, I'm letting that shine within this world. Wherever I go, in the workplaces, things of that nature. Don't care what come with it, what criticism come with it, what upset spirit that's out of line that, you know, but carrying these type of spirits like anger, for instance, bitterness, for instance, into the world. How are you bettering people? Like, how are you helping anybody? Like, um, is your life leading people to sin or to Christ? That's a question. Like, how is it leading people to Christ or is it leading people to sin? You know, you want to be living a life that's leading people to Christ versus leading people to sin. I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm always uh, finessing, I'm always trying to get over, I'm trying to, scheme, plot, things in that nature. Those things are misguiding other people. When you finessing, you plotting, you trying to get over. It's you setting a bed for somebody to fall. Or, you want something bad for another person. You don't want nothing good for another person. That's misguiding the people, leading the people to sin. You know, do that mean my life is perfect? No, it don't. My life is not perfect. I am imperfect, leading myself to perfection. I'm on the road to perfection. And with living a life of perfection, errors, mistakes, and things of that nature are going to be made. But when they're made, I'm learning from them. That's a difference. Instead of repeat the same cycle, repeat the same cycle, of where I'm not learning. So you want to learn from your mistakes, but you want to be leading people to Christ. And you just gotta understand with your life, is it helping other people? You know, can people see that you walk for Christ from your swag? Yes. You know what I'm saying? My swag, yes, this is of Christ. You know what I mean? This ain't no fairy tale. This is something that God has given to me, and I swag it out. You know, it hurt people feeling like, why he doing too much? Did another? Nah. How am I doing too much? And God has blessed me with the gift to put on some nice clothes and wear them. I don't understand why he. That ain't for you to understand. Cause that's how God ordained me. My swag, my talk. When I talk to people, they automatically know, oh, okay, it's something about this guy. You know, it got to be something about this guy. And then another one, also my attitude. My attitude, I'm not walking around, hey, what's that? What's up? You know, I'm not down people's throat, man. I'm not trying to, nah, it's how you doing? You know what I mean? Sharing the love, the light everywhere I go. And with sharing that love and that light everywhere I go, it becomes normal. You ain't gotta worry about trying to be something that you're not. What's in you gonna always be what's gonna come out in this world. You got anger in you, it gonna come out. You got bitterness in you, it gonna come out. But if that love of what God has instilled into you is in your soul and it's running like running water and it's pure, oh man, the world gets that. People on my job get that. My household get that. My customers get that. Whether my customers, they ain't really customers, they really family members. You know what I'm saying? And when I say family member, because they've been a part of my business for so long, man. Some of them been with me about 7 to 10 years, so they become family. But they get showered with that love, and you just continue to just shower this love everywhere you go. I dropped dead tomorrow. I didn't share so much. I didn't shower so much love and so much integrity that my family is good. And that's how you want to be feeling. So you want to make sure that your life is making a difference out here in this community. What are you doing to make a difference? You don't want to misguide people. You don't want to misguide the youth. You don't want to, lead people down the wrong paths in this world. You just don't want to do it. And God will teach us on this path. He will teach us what we need to be taught. A lot of people don't understand that God is a powerful teacher, so he teaches us everything. He knows everything. He know when we was in our mother womb, he knew that we had work to do. He knew that we were going to be a part of his team. He knew that already. And with God knowing this, he ordained our path, So with ordaining our path to walk out, he already knew our wrongdoings. He already knew that, okay, you're going to do this in life. You're going to make these mistakes in life. You're going to go through this scenario in life. You're going to have to encounter this situation in life, and that's all right. That's all right because he gave me a pure illustration of his life, you know. And a lot of people say, "Oh, you're gonna go through hell because God went through hell." No, that's not. That's not right. That's not right. We just gotta go through life adversaries and life situations. There ain't no if and buts about it because it's all a learning program of life. Life is a big learning program. I don't care where you at across the globe, you're gonna learn something. That's why people travel. That's why people go to different states. That's why people go to different countries for information to learn something. You know what I mean? And you practice that on a day-to-day basis and don't even know it when you're going on vacation. Oh, I'm going to Canada. I'm going to Dubai. Why you going to Dubai? It ain't just a vacation. You going out there to test the food. Oh, how they cook. Oh, okay. Wow, that's interesting. Well, that could be a help to somebody else because somebody else want to know how Dubai is or how Canada is. But you helping somebody, Your walk of Christ, you know what I'm saying, could be helping somebody, And I just want to read the scripture too. I like to forget about it. The good Lord led me back to it. It's in Psalms, the 32nd chapter, starting at the 8th verse. It's going to be Psalms, the 32nd chapter, starting at the 8th verse. And it reads, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will guide you with my eye. So that's where I was explaining earlier that God would teach you, right? So he already know our path. I ain't trying to go back into that, but it's the scripture right there that ties into where God will teach you. It says again, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go, and I will guide you with my eyes. So his eyes, them perfect eyes. So them eyes, you want them eyes on you, And I really like this one right here. This night one. Catch this one right here. It says, do not be like horse or like the mule, which have no understanding, which must be harnessed with bit and brittle, else they will not come near you. And that's so true, guys. In this world, we don't want to be like horses and mules. If you ever go on a farm, I'm a country boy, so I've been around horses and all that type of stuff. So, when you go on a farm and you see horses, right? Horses, they're not finna come to you. They ain't like a dog. They're not finna say, they're just not finna do it. Unless you know about horses and you know how to get horses to come to you. It's a certain method that you gotta use and train your horses up on to get them to come to you, right? You don't want to be in life to where you need that, you under that type of control system of the world where people are controlling you. I can't be controlled like that. Where people just gonna tell me, I'm gonna comply. I gotta comply with rules. You know what I'm saying? No ifs and buts about it. But it's certain guidelines and certain things that I'm just going to go against the grain on. Why? Because God went against the grain on certain instructions. You know what I mean? Or make that make sense. So you don't want to be like a horse or a mule in this world where you ain't got no understanding. You just so controlled by the devil. He got you angry in this world. He got you cussing out your old lady. You know, you think you think she cheating because she ain't call you back. You know, she walk out the house looking all pretty. You scratching your head. You think she going to see another man, vice versa. Or the woman, you feel some type of way about your man because he doing his thing. He trying to get himself in order. You don't want to be harnessed down and got to be brittled together to make some move or say. You know, so don't be like that, you know, in life. So will you need that type of God gonna teach you, you know what I'm saying? But when you go out there in left field and you lean on your own understanding, you're gonna need that harness. Cause you ain't gonna be able to tame it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always latch out in anger. You're gonna have a filthy mouth. You know, I can tell people off the rip when they like that right there. Oh, you got some demons in you. When you just snap all of a sudden, pow, like a rocket. You go off the deep end, automatically know right then and there you got some demons in you. And you trying to push them out to the godly. It's still for them on a baby. It's still for them on a baby. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we playing football. Still for I'm sending it right back to you. You know what I mean? Because them demons them for you to fix. Them demons for you to work on in life. But we got to keep in mind, guys, we do not want to be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding. It's so many lost people in this world, man. They ain't got no understanding. You know, you tell them the sky blue, they gonna tell you, nah, it ain't blue, it's sky blue. Well, it's still blue, you know what I mean? But it ain't. Now it's dark blue. Well, now it's gray today. They ain't got no understanding. It's still the sky. It's still the sky, but it's their lack of understanding. Because they're being controlled by not making a difference in this world. They're not making a difference. So continue to ask yourself, guys, you making a difference. This video went on out a little bit, but thank you for your ears to hear. And I hope you was able to get something out of here. Until next time, guys, God bless y'all.